We're gonna make.
I
We're
mean,
gonna
you're
make sure.
kind of next door to him. No, Texas is very far from
Well,
Florida
you know what?
and Miami.
Florida's a pretty good drive too, because you can, if you get to the Panhandle of Florida, it's not bad. I think that's a day drive, 12 to 14 hours. But if
Oh,
I try to
okay.
go to Orlando or Tampa, that's a much further drive. So
Sure.
yeah, I've
I know
done
I've done
both.
that.
We've
I
done
haven't
it,
done
but
that, but my sister, I flew last year with my kids into Orlando because it was super cheap. It was like $600 round trip. So we
yeah.
flew into Orlando. I heard the entire time, "Why didn't you take us to meet Mickey Mouse?" And but my sister drove from Tampa to get us.
Because you can literally buy flights cheaper than you can buy Disney tickets.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. You can buy flights cheaper than Disney tickets. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Don't forget your purse bacon. Yeah,
Oh,
exactly. Purse
hey,
bacon.
don't have
Yep.
purse bacon, but
Yep.
Brett, you'll like to know this. I'm gonna be this weekend. I've got a bunch of jerky that I'm throwing on the smoker. I'm gonna be making some beef jerky for everybody, bringing down. So
Nice. Nice. This says I usually set notifications, but I don't always get them on time. But I'll be watching and checking YouTube regularly. Yeah,
that,
it's supposed to be at 7 o'clock Central.
Yep.
yep.
There you
So
go.
Just go on your phone
Hey
and
Susan, hold your phone up to the microphone or your speaker real quick, and I'll just say, hey Siri, set a reminder for 7 p.m. June 1st for the carnivore live stream. There you go.
There
Siri
you
just did
go.
it for you.
Yeah, or you can be like me and super old school. And oh, hold on. I don't know where my calendar went. I literally have a paper calendar that I coordinate all of my
write it
YouTube
down.
stuff.
You know,
I li-
piece of paper.
I do.
I
I
love that.
can't I
I love
can't
that
deal with
about the
it.
reminders. I just like say it in there and set that in there because I'll forget about it too.
Rick went to Disneyland when I was minus 9 years old. People used to say I look young for my age. Being a big girl, I joked it's the fat. It smooths out the wrinkles. Now I'm a carnivore, and it's actually true. Fat smooths out the wrinkles. Sure, yeah, it's true. It's true. You do look younger. I mean, I imagine what we're all gonna look like when in like 20 years. What we're all gonna look like.
Oh,
Uh, like
speaking of, in the preview, there's some footage of Maggie.
yeah, exactly. She
My
looks
goodness,
amazing.
y'all got to see her. Oh my word.
I can't believe she's
Yeah.
80.
She does that. The
83.
flex.
When she flexes, I'm
Oh,
a little embarrassed about my muscle tone compared to her. Woo.
like, damn,
Oh
I
my
need to go
gosh.
do some push-ups or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Y'all look forward to that. That is amazing.
Yeah, I gotta meet her. She has a farm in
They,
Colombia, and we were supposed
oh
to.
really?
Yeah, she does. In addition to Canada, so she's like
Oh,
5 hours from me. I hope to meet her
Oh,
someday here
that
while
would be
she's here.
awesome.
Yeah, she used to be 2 hours from me, but we moved 3 hours away. So there you go. Okay, thank you. All right, so what are we talking about now? What are we talking about now in the next 20 minutes? And then I'm gonna head out.
Oh, well, I'll say one thing that it was mentioned earlier, and somebody said they liked the live stream and it's just fun. I try to get in as many chats like on Facebook and things like that. And I'm like, find a community, get involved, because honestly, that is what keeps me and so many other people motivated. When you
Right.
meet great people, not just YouTubers, but like in the chat, like Susan, I know, I feel like I know her. She's always in the chat. She's always making comments.
Yeah.
You just get to know people from the chats, the comments. I've never met Rick, but my goodness, he's in almost every live stream, and you get to know the people, and that, to me, that's encouraging because you don't feel like you're the only one out there doing it, and you
Yeah.
have to
Have you
stay involved.
ever talked to Rick before? Because we might have to remedy that right now.
Not live and in person. Let's
But
go.
Rick, I'm gonna send you the links. Brett, look what you made me do.
That's cool. No problem.
No,
Rick,
Rick's an awesome guy. I like talking
we
to him.
haven't been doing too many live streams and stuff like that with my brother Rhett, which we plan on getting back to, and
Yeah.
we would love to do one with Rick at some point. So that would be fun.
I'm sending you the link right now. And get
All
your
right.
brother in here. If I
Hopefully
can
he can
find
log.
it.
My brother Rhett is I'm excited for him. He just went on a little hopefully he'll be getting more of a video out on it soon, but he just went on a little bit of a journey himself to kind of refocus back in, and yeah, he's fired up and doing really well now. But he won't be at Hack Your House, so we're a little disappointed by that. But
Yeah.
all right.
I won't be there either. I sent Rick the link. We'll see what happens. I told him recently we need to do a live stream. So, in case I don't have any time in the next month, I'm going to be very busy next month. So I jammed 3 live streams in this weekend. I have nothing scheduled for next week. And I think I'm not going to the US. This is really, I might be going to do some work in Bogota. So I really can't go to Hack Your Health. So there you go. There you go. I might be out of town where I live, but still in the same place, but not near you guys.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, it's your brother.
There he is.
Hey, there he is.
I wish I could be a Hack Your Health. He's like me.
and he's got legit excuses. I mean, I think it's his son's graduation. There's other things going on. I mean, it unfortunately doesn't align with everybody's timeline. So, but that's why there'll be live streams. That's why there'll be lots of live events. You'll be able to watch the replays and get in there.
Yeah, exactly. Rick, I sent you the link if you want to jump in.
Quack.
Quack.
Quack, quack.
I should
He's not in the bathtub with his ducks. I don't know. Maybe.
Hey.
Don't
Hey.
jump in the live stream.
The heart, yeah, right. The heart attack chicken is a staple now for our family. We make that at least every couple of weeks. That's my daughter's favorite way of having chicken now.
Oh, wow. I got to do that heart attack chicken. I got it for my kids. They love chicken. Hey, guys. Charlie and Marilyn stopped by to give you a thumbs up. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much. Aw.
Yes. Thanks.
My son's graduate party is June 1st. Okay,
Yeah.
I understand.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yes.
told him that was just an excuse, but I guess he needs to go.
It says, yes, I feel like I know so many and we are on the journey together. Support and care is so important, especially since so many of our real life don't understand the carnivore way of leading. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
And Susan, you're awesome influence online too, because you've been doing this for a while, right? So you can talk about the experience. But a lot of us are like, I mean, I'm 15 months on carnivore, but
that's awesome.
It's there's a lot of people who are in that 3 to 6 month window that I can speak to about that. But
right,
I'm still working through that. And you got people like Susan, and I think if I remember correctly, Susan's been keto / carnivore for like almost 6 years. So
Yeah.
That's awesome.
there you go. Heart attack chicken.
Yeah. And Susan, if you ever want to jump on a live stream, you can also. I should do a live stream where I just like invite random people in the chat. Like
Yeah.
I just tried. It inspired me just now.
Sometimes there might be a gamble or two, but
I know. Oh yeah, that's true. And then you have to like kick them out.
like if Rick shows up in his bathtub, but
But he's not showing up at all. He has not gotten the message that I emailed him, and he can come into the live stream. But maybe he doesn't want to. Then that's okay. Also, that's all right. Can I do? We have 43 people watching, and I did a video about a chaffle.
yeah.
And if y'all want to watch my chaffle video, please go watch and like and comment.
Yes.
I'm going to do more videos on food, so I'm
I
trying
saw
to get that. Oh, thank you.
That's
And even if I mess up, I'm going to put that in the video.
Yeah.
so,
I hate these perfect cooking videos because then when you try it, it doesn't work out at all. But you don't know why because they did it the same exact thing.
yeah.
Have been keto since 2020, now mostly carnivore. Great.
Okay.
Great.
So
That's awesome.
I was a little over, but still 4 years. That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
Brett,
no, that's
what do you
Karen.
want to
I'm
say?
sorry. That's Karen.
yeah. Oh, Rick says his webcam isn't working. That's because he's in the bathtub with his ducks.
Don't electrocute yourself.
anytime Rick is involved, the conversation goes south real quick.
Rick's like the ultimate do-it-yourselfer.
Oh man.
And he's
So-
he's the only guy that started carnivore out of spite.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
true.
That was his reason.
Which I just think I love that story.
Rick was the first person I ever interviewed and talked to, and I was so nervous.
Really?
But he's so easy to talk to. Yeah, I was very nervous.
Mm.
Just because I never had done. Not that I'm nervous talking to people. I'm very talkative, and I don't.
You
I
are?
like talking. Yeah, and I like talking to people, but I've never interviewed somebody about their carnivore diet before.
Yeah.
But Rick is the best person to interview first because he'll just talk the whole time.
Yeah. He's great.
Yeah, he can get going
Um,
on stuff. He's a wealth of knowledge too. He knows about all kinds of stuff.
Yeah. Sorry. Okay. So you see this thing here? This is a sheet covering
Your
up my workbench, sort of stuff or whatever you want to call it. But we have the same stuff covering the ceiling, and there was like a lizard crawling, and I was
uh,
that's why I jumped. Last
So-
night I get weird. There's weird animals. I live in the mountains. There's weird animals at night. There's like cats and maybe bobcats. There's things fighting on my roof.
wow. Okay.
Anyway, sorry. That's why I
You're-
jumped.
Well,
Because
speaking of backgrounds, I had to change mine up because I did an interview with Dave Mack, which I was super excited to do,
yeah.
and that was neat. But the whole time, I'm like, I felt like I wasn't doing a good job, or I wasn't, because I had a virtual background. I'm just cutting in and out the whole time, and I'm trying to position myself, and it had me totally distracted. I'm like, okay, it's time to do something different with the background.
Yeah, exactly. It looks great and inspired me to do something better also.
This is stage one. We're gonna add stages. So
nice. Brett, question: how are your kids eating these days?
It's still a struggle.
Okay.
My daughter's 17 and my son is 13, and he's doing better. I'm getting him to eat. He loves to eat McDonald's, and it pains me to spend the money, but I got him eating triple cheeseburgers.
Oh, okay.
So at least he's getting a good amount of beef in there.
Yeah.
And McDonald's has clean 100% beef with no seed oils.
Oh, okay. That's good to know.
Yeah. So, at least he's getting meat in his diet. Now, my daughter, she's kind of a carbaholic. So, but, they know what I'm doing. I'm always there to encourage them, hey, how about some bacon? Can I make you some eggs for breakfast? Can I make you something, So I'm always offering and encouraging, but never too pushy.
It's so hard. My daughter's it's so hard because of the friends and everything else that they eat with their friends, and especially at school and things like that. It's really hard for them. It really is, and it's not the norm. And honestly, most kids, I'm not gonna say all kids, because there's a lot of kids with some issues now, especially at a young age. But a lot of kids, their bodies are adapt and they're doing fine. That doesn't hit them till a little bit later in life, right? So they're not feeling the downsides of it, and that's the hard part for sure.
Right. So
the good thing is that they all know about it.
Yeah,
that's great.
Whereas when we were teenagers, we didn't know about it.
No.
Mm-mm.
You knew about the food pyramid. That's what you were taught.
Right.
Oh,
so now
I
at
didn't
least
even
they
know
have
about
that
that.
tool in their back pocket. So.
I was telling my husband when we walked past, the point of sale where they have all the candies when you're buying your groceries. I'm like, oh, look, a Kit Kat bar. That used to be my dinner with several cigarettes, an iced coffee, and a cheese stick. And that was my dinner in my 20s when I was skinny. It catches up with you.
Yeah. Right.
When you destroy your body. Can you imagine that? I still drink the coffee, but I don't eat the Kit Kats and smoke the cigarettes.
Yeah.
and I eat a little bit more than a cheese stick for dinner. No wonder you have no idea that this is causing you so much pain and suffering.
Right.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
Catches
It's funny
up
that
with
you
you
don't
later.
realize it. It catches up with you later.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, he got in trouble because ducks were fighting. Rick.
Really?
And he's still not monetized because of his fighting duck video.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Actually, Holly, I didn't know. I just ignored the fact that he said there were bobcats parts everywhere. I thought maybe he caught one and was eating it.
That's the iguana.
Oh, I wanted to tell Susan that when she says someday when I get the nerve to go live, I will better at writing my thoughts, but who knows, maybe someday I'll be ready. It's actually, that's awesome, but it's a lot easier than you think.
Yeah.
Because-
open invite to come to my channel, Susan, because there's only like 3
Yeah.
people watching. You're good.
but the thing is, it's not like I've done a lot of public speaking, and you have to get over that nervousness at first when you're talking in front of like 100 people or more. And this is not the same thing.
Yeah.
This is by
Yeah.
far not the same thing of like talking in front of people. We're just
It's not
talking
like-
also. Yeah.
It's not like we can see them all,
Yeah.
their faces on the corner of the screen. You know, I'm just talking to a couple friends.
Yeah, exactly what it
For
feels
sure.
like. He's gonna restart his computer. Well, I don't know how much longer
I'm
I'm
gonna have to
be
go pretty
here.
soon too. I know, unfortunately.
Oh, but I want to thanks for Brett for hopping on.
Yeah. They go live tomorrow. I'm going to Indianapolis Motor Speedway. The Indy 500 is
Ooh.
this weekend.
Nice.
So I may go live when I'm there, and I think we're going to be like smoking, having some food, you know, smoking some meat and having some
Nice.
food there
Tailgating.
Saturday before the race, and then I'm sure we'll be doing something after the race on Sunday, and then
Cool.
just gearing up for Hack Your Health. And
Yeah.
I
Awesome.
plan to do, you know, some live videos while we're cooking.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I wanted to get, you know, with you, Ashley, about maybe doing some lives while we're, you know, in the middle of cooking stuff, and, you know, maybe pull Dr. Chafee in over to the
Nice.
grill, you know,
I
and
still
Yeah.
gotta.
Dr. Baker,
Yeah.
you know, get him to flex some tomahawks for us.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
something. We'll do
Get
something.
Robert Kiltz to deliver some babies.
My
There you go.
my goal with Dr. Baker is have him pick up Carrie in one hand and Adam in the other, and I got to get a picture of that.
I mean, they're
Oh,
pretty
that'd be-
light. They're like 100 pounds.
That's what I'm saying. I
each.
think he could do it
Yeah.
off. I think he could do it off the ground in one hand each. I think he could do it.
Yeah. I think Carrie's what, 165, and Adam's probably about the same. You know, he could lift him up
Yeah.
Yeah,
for
exactly.
sure.
Exactly. Hello, Sandra. I always feel so bad when we're about to end and people are coming
Just
in
not-
and saying
I
hi.
know.
Good morning,
All right.
Australia.
Good morning, Australia. But what day are they? They're Sunday?
Tomorrow. Or tomorrow.
They're Saturday morning? They're
Yeah.
not like Sunday morning? Okay.
It's 24 hours around the planet. Not 36
comment.
hours.
Oh, look, Rick is here. Rick, we're
There
only
he
here
Hey, there he is.
we're only here
It
for
just
4 more
went
minutes.
downhill, I'll tell you.
All right. Well, it's time to go. Bye, everybody.
My lousy old computer, this thing is a disaster. It's falling apart. You know, it reminds me of my car, my house, everything else. I had to restart it twice, but I guess now it's finally working.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you
Thank
go.
you. But
your
but
mic
seriously,
sounds-
I gotta leave soon.
Oh, okay. That's fine. My living room looks like a shop. I have parts everywhere.
So you got Bobcat parts, you got like some legs and
Well,
A
not that
tail,
kind of bobcat.
tail.
This is the mechanical
tails
one.
and ears and stuff.
It's the mechanical one. I got the wiring harness. I got a hydraulic motor. I got hoses and fittings and all over the place.
Wow.
My friend's machine broke down, and I'm trying to get to the root of the problem. So, you know how it is with this stuff. It'll drive you nuts.
Yeah.
It will drive you nuts. I don't know
Yeah.
because I don't repair stuff, but I trust that it's true.
Yeah. I like the
Rick's a
electronic
great
speaker.
mechanic. He'll figure it out.
When
Can
I
you
tried
come-
to-
You know, from one Mopar guy to the other, when you drive an old Mopar, you better be able to fix stuff. I had to fix my lawnmower today. The stupid thing wouldn't start. The valve was stuck. I had to take the little cover off. It's a Honda engine, and the screw fell out. But I got it started. I got the yard mowed, and the ducks
Nice.
were happy because once I got all the mulch ground up, the bugs were there, and they were over there digging away, having a great time.
There you go. That's awesome.
You know how
Yes.
ducks are. They're either eating, fighting, or mating.
And if you show mating and fighting, then your videos are gonna get
Man.
taken
They
down.
don't seem to have a
Right.
problem with the duck mating. I've done several duck mating videos. It's just there was a duck fight. I walked out the door and there they were battling it out by the street. I thought there's tons of duck fight videos on YouTube, and they took mine out. And since I'm a nobody, even though I've been a YouTuber for 16 years, because you can't even contact with these people, I'm sure it's just some stupid algorithm that knocks it off, and they say, oh, you can appeal it. 2 seconds later, it's denied. I'm like, that ain't no appeal. That's just AI at its worst.
I have to read this comment.
That's
Oddly
funny.
enough, it looks like all 4 of you are in a meat processing plant. Alia is in the slaughter room, Brett is in the aging room, Ashley's in the sales room, and obviously Rick is the boss.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty funny.
Oh my gosh. Oh,
That's a good
I
observation.
gotta get a better background. It works for now, but like, what if I have to like interview doctors or something? It's got to look a little bit nicer.
That's so
I'm
funny.
too poor to afford a background. I just use what I got.
There you go. I'm too poor. Also, this is like a satin sheet.
It looked like you were removing asbestos or something.
No, that's
like-
your sexy bed sheets back there hanging on there.
Okay.
This is I'm just
Oh,
hiding
it
my
is. It's
work.
sad. That's so funny.
You need
Yeah,
to get green. If you get a green one, then you could just have a green screen background.
that's true. That's true.
Your
It would
green
be probably
sheet.
pretty cheap. Pretty cheap to buy that.
I
All
like
right,
the meat
so-
locker.
If I
I
had a
like
green
the
screen,
doctor.
you know what would be in the background all the time?
Ducks.
Duck fighting.
Ducks.
Satin
And
sheet.
they'd take me off YouTube because they'd be fighting and mating and doing their ducky things.
Oh man. Well, it's an hour 20. I'm getting a little tired. If we go past 9:30, I'm gonna feel really bad because Todd asked us to start at 9:30.
Well, he had another meeting anyway, so
Yeah. Oh, okay, that's true.
yeah.
I didn't
All
even
right.
know this was going on.
Yeah, sometimes you get alerted to it, sometimes you don't.
Just
So
Last minute.
So I'm gonna let everyone do a quick shout out for whatever they would like to shout out, and then we're done. What would you like to shout out, Rick?
Well, I don't know. There hasn't been any good sales in the store, so the only thing I would shout out is just don't give up. If you're on a carnivore diet, please don't eat the duck food. The ducks will be glad to do it for you.
there you go. Feed it to the
I-
duck.
Mhm.
You're so cute, Rick. I meant, do you want to like say something about your channel? You're adorable. All right, you think about that for a second, Brett. So you're going Indy 500. You're going to be live tomorrow.
Yep. Yeah, I think I'll probably go live while I'm there at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, and see who wants to jump in and converse. It's always a good time there. The people that I'm going with, it's a friend of mine from high school. It's her family and her dad. This is his 69th race he's gone to in a row. He's gone to every
wow.
race and sat in the same seat since he was 13 years old in 1956.
Wow. Oh,
Yeah.
wow. That's awesome. That's
They just
fun.
had him on the local news. They did a story and interviewed him.
Oh, man. That's so cool.
Yeah, so we started going with them last year, and so me and my son go, and it's really a good time. If anybody ever gets a chance to go, it's a sure thing to not miss.
Awesome. Let's see. Holly says this is like the bloopers at the end of a movie.
For real.
I think that is a compliment.
I love
Yeah,
it.
me too. I look forward to the live from Indy. Awesome. All I'm gonna say is go watch my Chaffle video. There you go.
Yes. Oh, look,
4
I can do like
minutes.
little
The-
emojis. Woo,
What's
fireworks.
happening with your screen?
I got little fireworks going, stuff
I
like
don't know.
that.
Yeah, he's got the effects going.
That's kind
All
of
right.
cool.
And then you have anything you want to
Yeah.
shout out?
Well, hopefully we'll have some fun stuff for next week. We'll do some pre just like go lives as Brett and I get things ready to get cooking for everybody, and whatever else we'll probably do a little bit of just random live streams. And then I know Rhett, my brother, is going to be doing a live with Brian Norkowitz. Yeah, it's pretty sure he's got that scheduled coming up. But it's weird. We're kind of doing a few things different, not together. So just our timelines are not together. But
Yeah.
anyway, but yeah, Hack Your Health is going to be amazing. We're super excited. There's going to be a ton of content coming out for that. So
Awesome. I can't wait.
bringing multiple cameras and lots of hard drives to record it all.
There you go. Oh, I do need to say I will be live with Courtney Luna at 10 a.m. Central on Sunday morning.
Oh,
I
nice.
forgot. I should say that now. There you go. All right. I'm done.
Thanks for putting this together, Alia.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thanks
Excited.
everybody
Sorry
for
you're not
coming
gonna be there
over.
next week.
Don't push. Don't say
Sorry.
that.
Yeah.
I'll try to figure out the Dallas. I'll try to figure out the Dallas one. I'll try.
We'll get something put together.
Don't do it in June. Do me a favor. Don't do it in June. Okay. I'm busy
I
June.
can't. I'm gone all June. Yeah.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah. Thank you.
Well,
Bye.
have a good night. Thank you very
Bye,
much.
bye.
All right.
And
Bye,
live
everybody.
stream.
Thanks for
Bye-bye.
jumping